Chapter 392, An Earth of Machines. The USS Valor is flying in space. Me, Captain's Log Stardate 2122.3, the USS Valor has left Earth and is en route to a disturbance in the southeastern quadrant of the galaxy. We are heading there to check it out. Ed, JD Harry Osborne has constructed new suits for myself, Nez and Kevin. Me, Cool Double D. Can't wait to see them when we land. Lincoln, I wonder what this world will be like when we get there. Me, we'll find out shortly. In fact, we're just about there. When we arrived, we were in absolute shock as we saw that we have arrived at an exact duplicate of Earth. I can't believe it. Aline, it's another Earth. Lisa, sweet mother of all science. There's an exact duplicate of Earth here in the southeastern quadrant of the galaxy. Lola, this is so unusual. Me, it sure is. How is this possible? But Ben knew something was familiar about this planet Earth. There was a scar on the planet. Ben, wait a second. I know this planet Earth. Me, how so, Ben? Ben, I've been here before. Gwen, remember when I was fighting that robot and went through that portal to another dimension? Gwen, I sure do, Ben. We were trying everything to get you back. Ben, yep. And I met this guy named Rex Salazar, and he had these awesome powers that enable him to build machines from his body. Me, whoa. That's amazing. Lincoln, I didn't know this happened to you, Ben. Riley, we got to go check this out. Me, alright. Lincoln, Aline, Vince, Barry, Rachel, Ben, Gwen, Lainey, Riley, Jasmine, Lana, Lola, Lila, Tara, Double D, Naz, Kevin, Rolf, Luna, Aqua, Number 5, and Cree, you all come with me. We're heading down to the planet. Son, you're in command. Jared, you got it, Dad. We went out onto the planet. We landed in New York City. Me, New York City of Earth 2. Jasmine, Australian accent, it looks the same as it was back home. Lincoln, it sure does. Me, wait. This is unusual. I look at my hand and saw little slivers of lightning all over my body. Me, this is really weird. There's something in the atmosphere that's activated my aura and it's protecting us from it. Lincoln, I see it too. Lainey, same here. Mine's leaves. Lola, this is unusual. But mine is fire. Lana, same here. Mine is ice. Lila, fire and ice for me. Luna, water for me, dudes. Ed, I don't see anything around me. Jasmine, so it's only affecting you guys. Aqua, that's really weird. Suddenly an explosion was heard and we saw a kid with a huge sword for an arm fighting a strange girl with black hair and 4 arms. She fired some strange portals at him. Ben, that's Rex. Me, so that's Rex Salazar. Lincoln, who is that he's fighting? Me, I don't know. But she has a really unusual power. She can form portals out of mid-air. Luna, that is really weird, dudes. Aline, let's go help out. Me, right, come on. We went into the fight and Barry grabbed her and put a seal on her that immobilized her. Me, great work, Barry. Barry, thanks, hun. Rex, Ben. How've you been? Ben, high fives, Rex, I've been good, buddy. Going back to your world was much more easier this time. Rex, sees Gwen, you must be Ben's cousin. Gwen, nice to meet you, Rex. Ben told me all about you. Rex, same here. Me, it's a pleasure to meet you, Rex. We introduced ourselves. Rex, it's a pleasure to meet you all. Me, same here. Who was that you were fighting? Rex, that's Breach. She's an EVO working for Van Cleis. Lana, what's an EVO? Ben, it's an acronym. It stands for exponentially variegated organism. Rex got his powers because of a terrible event that happened here 6 years ago before I came here. Rachel, what is this event? Rex, I'll explain at the organization I work for. Me? Okay. Rex, but take Breach with us. Aline? Okay. Aline picked her up and they went to Providence. We arrived at Providence. Me? So this is Providence. Lana, I was thinking it was Providence, Rhode Island. Ben, it's actually the name of a very secretive government organization. Me? Wow. What's its primary purpose? Rex, we are an organization that specializes in the curing, containment and killing of hostile E.V.OS. Me, that sounds like a lot of work. Rex, it is. Rachel, how did all the E.V.OS become like this? Rex, it was because of a huge event that happened 6 years ago. It was called the Nanite event. Me, Nanite? You mean like nanomachines? Rex, that's exactly right JD. Vince, how did this happen? Rex, I don't know the full extent of the incident. But my brother Caesar knows about it more than I do. Me, let's go talk to him. We then met Rex's brother Caesar Salazar. Caesar, hey little bro. Rex, hey Caesar. Ben, it's been a while Caesar. Caesar, that it has been. It's good to see you again. Ben, you too. Me, it's a pleasure to meet you Caesar. We introduce ourselves. Caesar, it's a pleasure to meet you all. I see you all captured Breach. Very, we sure did. Rex, Caesar, they don't know what happened here. Me, we were told about a mysterious event that happened almost 10 years ago here. Caesar, yes. It's called the Nanite event. Here's what went down. We were working on a special project designed to eliminate all disease and starvation, and that's when we created the Nanite project. Rachel, that sounds like a huge risk. Aline, and from the looks of things you guys were playing with fire. Caesar, yes. It was a really huge risk. Unfortunately things went horribly wrong. Other organizations wanted to use the Nanites for evil and we tried to convince them to change their ways. But it wasn't enough. I helped our parents Rafael and Violetta Salazar in sabotaging the project, and in the end it triggered a massive explosion of unimaginable power that activated the Nanites' replication program, causing them to spread all over the planet and bond with every single organism in the world. Human and animal. We gasp. Me, geez. That's horrible. Lincoln, and it changed the face of the entire planet forever. Lainey, that's awful. Caesar, yes. Caesar went and got a jar full of something. Caesar, these are nanites. I look at the jar and it was full of nanites. They were microscopic machines. Me, So these are nanites. Rex, yes. It's how I'm able to form builds in machines. Me, wow. So you're an EVO. Rex, that's right. I work for Providence and my job is to help them contain, cure, and kill E.V.OS. Me, wow. That's a heavy-duty job. Ben, but he has to do it for the safety of the world. Me, that's a big job but he has to do it. Are there any humans that weren't infected by the Nanites? Rex, that's my boss White Knight. Aline, is he the only human left? Caesar, in a way yes. Me, that must be really rough for him. Having to be forever cursed as the only human left that hasn't been infected like this. Caesar, it is. Very, that's really bad. Lola, I can't believe that this world went through all that. Lila, that's absolutely awful. Luna, dude, that is awful what went down here. Tara, it sure is. Me, maybe we can help you out. Rex, thank you guys. I want to start by curing Holiday's sister Beverly. Me, is she an EVO too? Caesar, Yes, but she's one of the incurable ones. Aqua, what does she look like? Caesar showed us a picture of her and she was a horrific spider EVO. Me, whoa. Lola, that is scary. Lila, it sure is. Lenny would not like her at all. She is terrified of spiders. Me, and she's incurable? How can that be? Rex, some E.V.OS can't be cured through me. Some need stronger methods to be cured. Me, that's potent. Maybe we can work together and cure her. Rex, how? Me, Lainey can help restrain her and I can channel my power through you so you can cure her. Ben, my friends all have powers that are really strong and they can destroy the strongest bad guys in the universe. Me, we'll show you. Rex, okay. We will lead to a place called the Hole. Me, this is where she is? Rex, yes. It's called the Hole. Lainey, this looks more like a solitary confinement building. Rex, yes. It's where we keep the most dangerous and incurable E.V.OS. We went inside and it was indeed like a solitary confinement building. Me, this looks more like a prison. Vince, it sure does. We went to a cell at the end of the hall and we saw Rebecca inside it. She was extremely volatile. Me, she sure looks fierce. It's like every trace of her sanity has been clouded because of the nanite transformation. Rex, that's right JD. Me, alright. When I yell now you open the cell and Lainey will restrain her with her plant powers. Rex, you use your curing power and I'll channel my energy into you to enhance it. Rex, okay. Lainey, you got it. Caesar, is this gonna work? Me, we won't know until we try. We got ready. Me, now. Rex opened the cell door and Lainey had vines entangle around her and Rex put his hands on her and I put my hands on his shoulders and go Super Angel. I channeled my energy into him and it was working. Me, keep pushing Rex. I channeled my power and in a blinding flash of light Rebecca was fully cured. She was back to what she was before she went EVO. Rex, it worked. Me, it sure did. I power down. Caesar did a scan on her. Caesar, J.D's power completely destroyed the nanites in her and cured her completely. Great job guys. Me, thanks Caesar and great job Rex. Rex, thanks man. Ben, that was awesome. Lincoln, it sure was. Luna, great job Lanes. Lainey, thanks Luna. Beverly was dizzy and disoriented. Beverly, what happened? Me, we have quite a story for you. We explained it all to her. Beverly, so I was an incurable EVO until now? Me, that's right. Jasmine, it was an awful thing you've become. Lola, it sure was. Lana, JD and Rex cured you with their power. Me, it took a lot of energy but it worked. Beverly, I can't thank you all enough. Me, you're welcome. What happened here? We saw Rebecca Holiday come. Holiday, gasp. Beverly. Beverly, Rebecca. They hugged and were reunited for the first time in 5 years. Agent 6 and Bobo came. Agent 6, what happened here Rex? Rex explained the whole thing. Bobo, that's incredible. Agent 6, I got to admit that was impressive. Reckless but it worked. Me, sometimes it takes a reckless deed to solve a huge problem. Agent 6, that's true. Lincoln, maybe we can set Breach here straight and help her realize her problems. Me, that's a great idea. Rex, I don't think that Breach can change her ways. Lainey, we can change her Rex. Ben, we have a very powerful reputation of changing people for the better on our planet Earth. Lainey, that's right. Not to brag but we even had some supervillains change their ways. They are redeeming themselves and correcting the wrongs they've done. Lincoln, that's right Lainey. If we can reform supervillains on our world, then we can do the same thing to some of the villains here. If they have a spark of good still in them. We just have to reach deep down and pull them out of the darkness and into the light. Beverly, that's a powerful way of helping people. I have a strong feeling that you can do it. Lainey, I can sense a spark of good inside Breach. She's a person in pain. Let me and Lola help her. Holiday, I have a feeling that you can do it. Breach was brought to a holding room and Lainey and Lola came in. Lainey, Breach. Breach, that's right. Who are you two? Lainey, my name is Lainey Loud and this is my little sister Lola Loud. Lola, pleasure to meet you Breach. Breach, pleasure, but what do you want with me? Lola, we want to help you and get you to change your ways. Breach, I don't need your help. You can never understand what I went through when I became like this. Lainey, you are wrong Breach. We have encountered a lot of people that have had it worse than you have. Breach, how so? Lainey, the list is very long and it's all not pretty. Instead of telling you, I'll show you through my powers. Lainey placed her hand on her head and showed her everything that went down with several people that we reformed over the course of 2 years. She saw how we helped the members of the Redemption Squad, Sandman, Lee, Elena, Zian, all the villains we saved from themselves. She even saw all the achievements we did. Breach was shocked. Breach, you did all that? Lainey, we sure did. JD taught us a lot and we've done so much for our planet Earth that we made it a completely better place. Lola, you see Breach, there are lots of people who have had it far worse than you have and it's not pretty. Lainey, that's right. What's your real name? Breach, Haley Morgan. Lainey, it's a pleasure. I believe that there are people that can be helped. You went through something that was unexpected and you still have some good inside you. I can sense it. You can still do what's right and help people. Breach then broke down crying. Lola comforted her. Lola, it's all right Haley. Just let it all out. Breach, crying, I was such a fool. I can't believe that he poisoned my mind with lies. Lainey, who did? Breach, Van Cleis. He used me in a number of ways. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry. Lola, it's not your fault Haley. If anyone is to blame, it's Van Cleis. Lainey, who is Van Cleis? Breach, he's the one that wants to rule the world. He wants to destroy all humans so E.V.OS can rule the world. Lainey, what? That's insane. Lola, we have to tell everyone. Thank you for telling us Haley. You're on the path to redemption. Lola freed her and they went to us. We then went to White Knight and revealed that Van Cleis is planning to destroy all humans and reign supreme. White Knight, so Van Cleis wants to destroy all the humans and rule the world. This is a terrifying development. It is sir. Van Cleis is the EVO equivalent of our old enemy Orochimaru, who we fought and killed on our planet Earth. Lincoln, Orochimaru was a ninja and a scientist that wanted to rule over the world with an iron fist. We killed him several times and made sure that he paid for his crimes. White Knight, so how do you propose we go after Van Cleis and put a stop to him once and for all? We form an army of humans, angels, and E.V.O.S all together and take the fight to him. White Knight, that's a powerful plan and I'm sure it will work. We have our ship in orbit above the planet ready to fire an orbital assault. White Knight, I understand. All right. Let's gather our forces. We set out and gathered all of Rex's friends and more. He even knows some E.V.OS that have helped him in the past. Cricket, SKWYDD, Tuck, and Cersei. They were from Hong Kong. Breach got some new clothes and she got a haircut. It was much better for her. Everyone else came down from the ship and Jared and Naruto were running it with shadow clones. We were all set and we were armed with guns, swords, and all kinds of weapons. We're all set. Let's go. We were heading to Van Kleist's main base of operations, Abyssus. Me, so this is Abyssus. Caesar, yes. This is where the Nonite event took place. Very, so this place is the epicenter of where it all began. Rachel, it looks like a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Ben, it sure does. Vince, this place really gives me the creeps. Carol, it sure does. I can't believe that Van Kleist lives here. Lucy, this place is too creepy. Even for me, even though I enjoy the darkness. Luan, this place is really scary. I can't even begin to imagine what goes on here. Eddie, me neither. Kevin, the sooner we destroy this Van Kleist guy the better. Naz, yet. What he's doing is not cool. Ed, I agree Naz. Me, what's that castle up ahead? Rex, that's Van Kleist's base of operations. Me, so that's his castle. It's like looking at the very castle of the devil himself. It's like a castle from the fire of hell in its entirety. Very, it sure does. Aline, it's just pure evil. Me, yet. William, fire a warning shot at it. William, okay. William fired a fireball blast at the castle and blew the whole tower off in a huge explosion. Kraboom. Stewie, nice shot William. William, thanks Stewie. I pull out my binoculars and saw two figures come out. Me, we got company. Two figures coming in fast. Rex, let me see. I hand him my binoculars and he recognized them. Rex, it's Bioelf and Scalamander. Lori, what are they literally capable of? Rex, Bioelf is like a wolf robot and he has enhanced senses, speed, strength, and agility. Scalamander has the ability to create diamond hard crystals as weapons and as defensive measures. Me, now we know who we're up against. Let's get people. Ben went Blitzwolfer. Ben, Blitzwolfer. Ed, Nez and Kevin unveiled their new iron suits. They had suits that were like Iron Man's. Nez had a pink and gold suit, Kevin's suit was like War Machine's and was green and silver, and Ed had a suit that was gold, silver, and red. Nez, I am now Iron Girl. Ed, call me Iron Boy. Kevin, and I'm Wark Evan. Me, awesome. Let's get M. We ran and went at them. Scalamander shot crystal shards at them. Ed, to the pack hey. If you want to shoot someone, shoot me. Scalamander, alright. Shoots diamonds at Iron Boy. Ed dodged them and fired repulsor rays at him and knocked him down, but he was not down yet. Blitzwolfer fired a sonic scream at Bioelf and he screamed in pain and he was covering his ears and Ben slashed him and kicked him. Luan fired a blast of light and vaporized Bioelf instantly. Luan, that makes you see the light. Laughs, get it? Me, good one Luan, but now's not the time for jokes. Rolf will release his rage now. Rolf fired all kinds of weapons from his culture and he was hitting Scalamander a lot. Ben then became Diamond Head. Ben, Diamond Head. Me, a Petrosapien from the planet Petropia. Diamond Head, that's right JD. Diamond Head went after Scalamander and pounded him with crystal blades, shards, and more. Ed, Nez and Kevin blasted him and obliterated him in an instant. Diamond Head, that takes care of him. Naz, it sure did. So you all came. We saw the main leader of the pack, Van Kleist himself. Me, Van Kleist I presume? Van Kleist, that is correct. The famous JD. Knudsen and his friends. I had a very strong feeling that you would be coming. Me, our planets are 29,000 light years apart. So there's no way you could have known about us coming here. Van Kleist, true. But I was told that you were coming in a dream. Me, so you had a dream that tells the future. Van Kleist, that's correct. I have an offer for you. Me, if you want me to join your side then my answer is forget it. I'm not that gullible and I will never join you. Van Kleis, that's a shame. You could have gotten power far beyond your wildest dreams. Me, I already have all the power I need. Now you will pay for everything you've done to this planet and more. I go Super Angel God. Me, this has always been an interesting battle I've dreamt about. An angel taking on an EVO. Van Kleis, I'm glad you're interested. Rex, let me help out too. Ben, and me. Ben became upgrade. Me, a galvanic mechamorph. Upgrade, that's right. He merged with Rex and he got a new suit. Me, that is so cool. Rex, it sure is. They formed an enhanced sword. Me, let's get him. We dash at him and I punch Van Kleis in the face and sent him crashing into a rock. He got up and punched at me and Rex slashed him in the leg and I dodged his punch and we dodge all his attacks and I kick him in the stomach and punch him in the face and Rex kicked him in the mouth and knock out some of his teeth. Rex built an enhanced dirt launcher and fired an energy blast at him and blew off his right off. I kick him in the head and sent him crashing into another rock. He got up, I fired an energy blast and blew off his left arm. He screamed in pain. Me, now to make sure that you never terrorize this planet again. Cups hands to the side, K-A-A-A-A. Me. Hey-A-A-A-A. Me. Van Kleis, no. This is my world. Me. Hey A. Goku kills Frieza theme plays. I fired a Kamehameha wave right at him. Me, go to hell and stay there. The energy blast completely engulfed him. Van Kleis, curse you JD. Van Kleis was completely obliterated and the entire castle exploded in a huge mushroom cloud of incredible power. When the smoke cleared, all that was left of the area was a massive smoldering crater. I powered down. Rex, is it over? Me, yes. Van Kleis is dead. His energy signal has completely disappeared. It's over. We did it, man. We all cheered wildly as we now knew that Van Kleis will never terrorize the world ever again. I merged Earth 2 with our Earth and made them one. The world of nanites was now part of us. Rex and his friends were now friends and allies. They are gonna help us when we need it. The bug jar in Kiev, Ukraine has been moved to an island in Lake Michigan. The bug jar contains the most hostile E.V.Os in the world and they are contained there. This was an adventure worth remembering. The end. Another fanfiction complete. I got the idea for this one out of the blue and Nico-chan 11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks for that, man. I got the idea for the start of the chapter from the Star Trek, the original series episode Miri. That was a strange episode. It was also one from my dad's past. Generator Rex was an awesome show on Cartoon Network from April 23, 2010 to July 3, 2013. It was awesome. I don't know the full extent of the show, but it was one of amazing feats. They did a crossover show for Ben 10 and Generator Rex and it was an intense episode made back in November 25, 2011 and that was an awesome episode. Ben 10 and Rex teaming up to take down the Alpha Nanite. That was extremely intense. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time. Generator Rex is owned by Man of Action Studios and Cartoon Network.